Consider the coconut. Consider its leaves. Each part of the coconut is all we need. Consider the coconut. Consider the trees. The island gives us what we need. And no one leaves.
If you're traveling alone, come with me. Pack your bags, leave a note, and we'll be free. Is this reverie? I can see the woman of my dreams. This here traveling road, all I need is you and I need is me.
This week, we tour a French warship, Clare breaks and fixes the water maker, and we finally sail south to the Isle of Pines.
You like to say, but you got me undone, and my words are gone.
So it just happened that on the day that we came back to Noumea for dropping Shannon off, there's a boat show on, the Noumea boat show, and we can go on the French naval warship. So we're going to go and check it out. Don't know if we're going to be able to film in there, but we'll see. It's a pretty cool boat.
I've never been on a warship. Flashbacks of being on Dad's ship when I was like this big, so it's quite interesting actually. Pretty cool.
The winter will blow, nobody will know, then we'll realize,
So they're like running the same charts that we have.
See map 93.
Bit more new. Old school chart table.
And the man in front of us is the electrician. Well, I'm glad it's not me that has to bloody fix the electricity problem.
We lost our tour guide.
Imagine fault finding those circuits.
That was really fun. We've just finished a little tour of the French warship Vagabond Jessikah. I can't really remember what it's called. You didn't get to see heaps, like I thought maybe we'd get down to the engine room. And of course I wanted to see the medical centre, but it was pretty fun. Unfortunately our cute little sailor guys got called back to work midway through our tour. But yeah, it's pretty awesome and pretty cool experience. So I'm really glad that we just happened to be here when the boat show was on. So yeah.
So it is Monday and we are just scooting down the west coast of Noumea, New Caledonia. Just dropped Shannon off and got some more food and all the usual stuff. Boring! And yeah, we're motoring south at the moment. You know, I really hate motoring. It really gives me the shits. When we like started this whole thing like years ago, I had these like dreams of this like green boat that sailed around and didn't use any diesel and, you know, lived off solar panels and whatever else, but it's just not the case. It's really not the case. Sometimes you just got a motor. For example, we've had a couple of rainy days, so our solar input is minimal, and over the couple of days the batteries get low, and so you need to run the engine for the alternator. We also bloody running low on water, so we run the engine for the water to get the water maker going. So, you know, you get a couple of these things piling up, and then we got like 15 knots on the nose, so it's like, well, we can do 3.5, 4 knots VMG and sail to where we're going, or we can do like 6.5 and motor exactly where we want to go, make water, make power, charge all the computers up, you know, do all the things that has to be done to make a boat run. So yeah, a couple of those things compound and you end up motoring. But as much as I hate it, it's got to be done. So anyway, we're motoring south, and here's my tea, which I ordered earlier. Voila. And we don't know where we're going. We're just going south. We've had a real shit time of getting to Ile-de-Pont. It's been either too windy, or we've been too lazy, and we've been like just hanging out in nice anchorages, and we just haven't got to the Isle of Pines yet. So that's our objective for the next sort of month. We've got a month left in New Caledonia, so the objective is to scoot down there, explore, and then we'll come back up to Noumea, clear out, and then we'll go to Vanuatu, either Tanna or Port Vila.
So we are having to take an unexpected stop into one of the bays on our way south, down to Ile-de-Pont. That's because I accidentally broke the water maker, and we don't know if we can fix it. And if we can't fix it, that means we have to turn around and go back to Noumea and get water and or something to try and fix the water maker. So I feel really bad, really sorry, and yeah, I don't know, shit happens, so I guess we just deal with it now. So now I have to try and put the hose that broke back onto the back of the water maker, and then I need to put the hose clamp back on, and then I guess we test my handiwork. It's really hot.
It's not nice in there, is it?
It's not very nice. I feel a little bit claustrophobic. So the water maker is fixed, we think, and we have a beautiful full moon in the background there, and a beautiful pink sky sunset as well. So not all has been lost today, and I'm making a nice vegetarian curry for dinner. Jesse's reading a book. Life's all good.
So we made an early start this morning. We're just exiting a little bay that we anchored in last night, and rained last night, and we've got this beautiful morning. It's nice and misty and mysterious. And today we're going to Te. Today we're going to sneak up between Ile One, which is one of the bigger islands on the southern coast. In between Ile One and the mainland, there's a little channel, so we're going to sneak up there. And then the wind's forecast to go from the east-southeast, moving into the sort of east-northeast and hopefully northeast this afternoon, which will allow us to basically reach down to Ile-de-Pont, which is about 37 miles. So everything going well, we should be in Ile-de-Pont tonight. We've got like 50 miles to do all up, so early start, get in there, and hopefully everything goes well. Make some water today.
sailing, which is nice. I turned the motor off, water maker's off. The wind is coming from the southwest. It was forecast to be coming from the northeast. So anyway, got sails up, so I don't really care. We're about 25 nautical miles from Ile-de-Pont or Isle of Pines. So it's probably another, what are we doing, 6.5 knots. So another maybe 4 hours of sailing. We just had so many dolphins playing on the bow. It just never gets like old watching them play. Like they're so fast, they're jumping out, like doing like 360 spins in the air. It's so cool, I love it. And we've seen a whale today as well, so that's pretty awesome. So the sails are back down, the wind is like dead on the nose, but in the background behind me, you can see that we are almost at the anchorage, and there is a cruise ship in there at the moment, but they don't stay for very long, so hopefully in the morning it'll be all to ourselves.
We got to Ile-de-Pont, and I got myself a little headband, and we gathered some coconuts off the trees, so it's a pretty good day.
It's a line in the coconut.
One can only be who they wanna be. We'll sail the world, just her and I.
What you doing in there, bear?
Being punished. Smelly cat, what are they feeding you?
See if we can find a jaguar shark, and Steve Zissou might be there too. I watched The Life Aquatic last night for like the 5th time or something. God, I love that movie. I think the next Sprout shirts are going to have to be Team Zissou replicas, because it's just the shit.